Are you tired of creating content that never ranks on Google? We were too. So we paid an SEO expert and we're going to share their secrets with you. What keyword or key phrase should you use? Does Google even care about SEO friendly articles anymore? And are tools like ChatGPT even just going to replace Google anyway? We're not new to articles. We've actually written over 500 in the past 10 years, and some of those have landed as #1 articles in Google rankings, generating pretty decent traffic for our businesses. But times have definitely changed, and for our software product Teachery, we have 0 articles, so we are way behind the competition. That's why here in 2024, we finally decided to pay an SEO expert, and if you stick around, we're going to give you the entire plan that they gave us. Ooh, it's a YouTube cliffhanger. As a very quick recap, we are currently on a 5-week content creation journey for our software product Teachery, and we've finished short form video week, we finished long form video week, and this is our final creation week with SEO friendly articles. Now, in the past, we would have just done our own haphazard keyword research. We would have written our articles, we would have published them, and then we would have crossed our fingers, hoping that the Google gods would have given us a decent ranking. But a big part of being a successful solopreneur is knowing when you are outside of your skill set and you need to bring in someone else to help you. We are not SEO experts, so we decided to invest some of our money to have someone build a plan of action for us. So that's exactly what we're doing in this video, sharing that plan with you. The SEO expert gave us a 3-step plan, which we're going to cover in a bit more detail, and hopefully it'll spark some ideas for your own SEO strategy. Step number 1, they told us to identify the right keyword to rank for, and then write SEO-focused articles around it. Step number 2, create alternative pages to competitors for high-intent search traffic. And step 3, have customers create user-generated article content. Now, as a reminder, we are working on our software platform Teachery, and you may not have a software platform, so these tips aren't 100% applicable, but we just hope by sharing them, it generates some new ideas for you. Let's talk about the very most important first step, which is identifying the keyword we're trying to rank for and then writing articles around that keyword. For Teachery, we exist in the online course niche, but for 10 years, we haven't written a single article. I know, we're way behind our competition, but this led to an interesting takeaway from our SEO expert that we hired, who said, we shouldn't try and rank for online course, we should try and rank for the keyword digital product because it's less saturated. This actually made total sense to us because we're not dummies, and we know that for 10 years we haven't been creating any content around the term online course, and we've also seen our customer behavior shift to the phrase digital product, which is why it was already in our homepage copy, so we were already on the right track. Takeaway number 1 for you, use keyword tools to identify a main keyword that you can target that isn't too high in competition. Don't be afraid to niche down your keyword. With that target keyword in mind, it was time to start writing articles. But before we did that, we brainstormed some categories. The top level categories we thought people would be searching for would be around planning your digital product, building your digital product, selling your digital product, designing your digital product, and then the customer experience around a digital product. And yes, I know I said digital product a lot, and I will be saying digital product a lot in this video. Once we had those categories decided, we came up with 5 article titles for each. For the planning category, here are the articles we came up with. Number 1, how to know if your digital product idea will sell. Number 2, 12 of the most profitable digital products you can create in 2024. Number 3, the top digital product examples to make money as a graphic designer. Number 4, expand your revenue, digital product ideas beyond online courses. And number 5, streamline your digital product creation, a step-by-step guide to writing an effective product plan. Did you happen to notice that the phrase digital product was in all of those titles? That's part of the SEO plan. Each article title is trying to target keyword phrases people are searching for, like digital product ideas, profitable digital products, and digital product creation. Great, so we have the categories, we have the article titles, now do we just start feverishly typing into our laptops? No, we do not, because it's 2024 and we have better tools for this. When I did the initial call with the SEO expert, they showed me a tool I had never seen before. It's called Phrase.io, and it's a writing tool that uses a little bit of AI with your keyword, and then also helps you see what other topics you need to rank for around a keyword. So it's a really useful tool as you're writing an article. The one unuseful thing is that I ended up with 4,000 word articles every single time, which is just way too long. People barely have the attention span to watch a 60-second video. Do we think they're going to read a novella about digital products? No, they are not. We did what smart solopreneur creators do in 2024, and we took the 4,000 word article, we gave it to ChatGPT, and we asked it to shrink it down to 1,500 words while keeping the keywords and the headings intact. And it may have taken a couple different tries, and there were a couple stubborn ones where it just would only remove like 4 words, but eventually it got it down to 1,500 words, which was a great next step. Speaking of steps, the last step, and this is the most important one, is copying that 1,500 word article back into Phrase. Then I would go through and rewrite pretty much every single sentence of the article to sound more like a human, because an AI written article sounds like an AI wrote it and uses words and sentences we wouldn't use. So I have to go through and be a human and add that back into it while also paying attention to their optimization score and all the different keywords that we're trying to fit in the article. Now you may be wondering, how long did this process take? Because it sounds like a lot, but I will tell you from all of my previous experience writing articles, previously it would take about 10 hours to write an article from start to publish. With this new workflow, using Phrase, using ChatGPT, and then going through and rewriting, it only took about 1 hour for every article, which meant I was able to get 6 articles done, and those will be published on our shiny new Teachery blog starting next month.
Get my happy guy. Oh, just a happy guy.
Okay, so that wraps up the most intensive part of this SEO strategy, which is the long form articles. Let's talk about step 2, which is creating comparison competitor pages on our site. This was actually already a strategy we were thinking about doing, but the SEO expert confirmed it. We absolutely need to create pages like Teachery versus Teachable because our customers are already searching things like that. So it's our job to represent ourselves the best in comparison to our most direct competitors. We're using Framer for Teachery's website, and this is where their CMS feature comes in really handy. Caroline worked her design magic to create one template competitor comparison page and then set up different CMS entries that could change a few bits of content based on each competitor. I wrote all the copy for the comparison pages, and then Caroline walked me through how to update the CMS so each page would show slightly different content. At the end of the week, we had 4 competitor pages completed, comparing Teachery to Thinkific, Teachable, Kartra, and Kajabi. In the future, we'll probably end up making more of these competitor pages because with Caroline's wizardry and the awesomeness of Framer's CMS system, it doesn't take that much time at all to spin up new pages. And that finishes step 2. Now let's move on to step 3, user-generated article content. Keyword-based articles and competitor pages were already something we were thinking about doing, but user-generated articles based on their success, their stories, and what they love about Teachery that we could post on our blog, that was something that hadn't crossed our mind. When you think about it, user-generated content totally makes sense. A happy customer wants to share their positive experience. A happy customer wants to be featured on our website to gain additional visibility. And a happy customer would gladly share an article they write that we publish on our site because it adds to their online credibility. And if you're a smart cookie, you can already see where this SEO strategy is headed. Essentially, our happy customers will be helping us to publish ongoing content. We see this user-generated content strategy working pretty simply. We'll create a submission process. We'll have people write the articles. We'll then take those into Phrase and make sure that they're ranking for the keywords we want them to. We'll publish them, and then the cycle will continue, and hopefully people will promote them and drive more traffic and eyeballs to Teachery, and they'll get more visibility through our platform. Now, I will say we were kind of excited about this idea, but we had to pump the brakes a little bit because the keyword-based articles took a while, the comparison pages took a while, and we just didn't have enough time to get started on the user-generated articles, and we also didn't want to throw too much at Google at one time to see what's going to work. So we're going to give it a few months with the keyword-based articles and our comparison pages to see if they rank at all. And then we'll start working on the user-generated content so we're not just doing everything at one time. Whew! That is a lot of SEO stuff that we crammed into 1 week and probably a lot for you to consume in this video, but we really hope it gives you some ideas, and we really believe that this diversification of content creation, whether it's short form video, long form video, written articles, it kind of covers all the bases for a potential customer who might want to pay for our product. The big takeaways for you, it absolutely doesn't hurt to have helpful articles on your website. It absolutely doesn't hurt to have competitor pages where you get to control the narrative and highlight the key differences. And it absolutely doesn't hurt to share happy customer stories on your blog. And listen, these things may not make Teachery go viral, but we don't really care about that. We just want to have an ongoing marketing and promotion strategy that we feel good about, diversifies our content across multiple platforms, and hopefully attracts some new customers. Next week, we're going to have a video talking about our publishing and ongoing content creation schedule, and we hope you got a few takeaways that you can use for your business from this video.